How about your own feelings about the presidential campaign? Who really comes out most strongly against censorship? Who would you come out for?
The only guy that I think that is and shall continue to be presidential timber is Mario.
Right.
He's the only guy with a brain big enough for the job. I look at Gebhardt and I say, I've watched him pandering to farmers for 4 months in Iowa. He's a hollow man. And they've all been pandering. I mean, that's one of the things that's wrong with the fucking system, because when it's always the same state first, and every one of these guys has to spend his time talking about how they want to save the family farm, and you know that as soon as they leave Iowa, they'll never go back. And even the farmers know it. It's cruel and unusual punishment for farmers to have these fakers walking in there saying this, mouthing these platitudes, and then you know where they're going. And you know what's going to happen to the farmers. It's like a forgotten breed. And it's a grim spectacle to see the farmers of America being victimized by these guys who are only in there pulling their chain, groveling and begging for votes in a rural setting. I think that Simon, because I'm old enough to remember Harry Truman, I thought that Harry Truman was a good president. I liked him. And Simon is no Harry Truman. He can wear as many bow ties as he wants. He can pin them all over his body. He's not Harry Truman. I ain't buying it. Okay? And, Jesse Jackson, I think, is a clever man who is a very great speaker. But other than that, I think his main interest is Jesse Jackson himself.
Right.
I really don't see Jesse Jackson as a statesman so much as an opportunist.
Right.
And Dukakis probably is a very good manager, but I don't see examples in his case of the type of intellect that can really deal with global problems. I don't see a high-watt brain there. The guy I want to see in the White House is a guy who can think on his feet, who doesn't need a speechwriter, who knows his shit, has got the strength and the stamina and the personal conviction to do stuff without worrying about whether or not it's going to play in Iowa, or whether it's going to play in New Hampshire, or whether or not he's going to look like Mr. Perfect Little Man.